Hello, everybody. I'm your host, Eric Bird, here at StopStrugglingNow.com. And tonight, we have to talk about Get VIP experiences. If you know what I did today, I dropped a video down earlier. Great investment opportunities. Come join the rest of the team here in the SSN Nation on the SSN Nation Money Making Monday live streams. Thank you so much for being here. And welcome. Stop Struggling Now gear, added gear, check, and please like, subscribe, and click the bell below so you get the latest updates. Now, let's get to it. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I actually tapped on something that I shouldn't have, so it repeated. But thank you so much for being here on the SSN Nation Money Making Monday live stream. And by the way, please smash the like button because it's free, no charge, just like our SSN Academy, SSN University, the No Guru Zone. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. And please let me know if you saw the trailer or you received the YouTube notification. That'd be greatly appreciated. All right. Also, we're going to get into it, ladies and gentlemen. In case you're new here, we talk about a lot of different things. In fact, everybody's in the chat room, so you can actually ask questions because we have very knowledgeable people here. And I like to say that I'm a little knowledgeable myself on a myriad of topics. But again, Money Making Monday live stream. I actually put in the normal, the two zeros, and I changed it at the beginning. So some people might not have seen that green, but it's okay. So we're going to talk about a whole bunch of things. And again, we're talking about, of course, I have to talk about my baby that's being created, SSN Lifestyle. We got a lot to talk about, plus today in the stock market as well. And let me see who's in the house. It looks like Laverne Penix is here. Welcome to the SSN Nation Money Making Monday live stream. I appreciate it. And he has the icon next to his name, which means he's a member of the channel, ladies and gentlemen. That's right. If you hit the join button, not the subscribe button, but the join button, that's how you can become a member of the channel and have that icon. He also brought his tagline with him. He says, "Hello, SSN Nation. I hope everyone is doing well. Let's make some money." And he says crypto is pumping. Yes, it went from 20,000 or 19,000 to 22,000. But then again, Bitcoin receded a little bit. People are taking those profits back into the 21,000s. But yes, if we're referring to Bitcoin, and others have been pumped, like Matic, MATIC, for whatever reason is pumping. Unbelievable. But is this the end? Again, I don't know, ladies and gentlemen, but you know how I feel. In case you've been here in the SSN Nation, you know how I feel about it. Why do anything? Why not sit back and relax and see what happens over the next few months? And by the way, he says he received the notification. And for everybody that's new here, Laverne Penix is also known as Mr. Cool, ladies and gentlemen. He's here in the house tonight. And also Victor Marrero. Welcome to the SSN Nation Money Making Monday live stream. Thank you so much for being here. I appreciate it. And he has the icon next to his name, and he's using one of two taglines. Tonight it's "Hello all, let's do this." And that's what we're doing here, ladies and gentlemen, because it's a recession or it's not. It could be a Great Depression or it's not. But all the analysts, all the economists, all of them have said there's going to be a recession in 2022, 2023. We don't know when it's coming. And all I know is the Federal Reserve will increase interest rates again this month. Rest assured, with that it's not all-time record, but with the new 41-year record high of inflation. So let's see what's going to happen here today. Yes, BNB is also pumping. All right, well, we're going to talk about that before we get into the VIP for SSN Lifestyle. I talked about, I made a long video, dropped it down, and then I got inundated with copyright claims because I was using Victor Marrero's new spot, the Caribbean Lake Park. I used their video and I didn't take the music out, and that music got copyright claimed, and I used 2 of their videos. So therefore, that's going to be interesting. All I know is I got all kind of annoyances today. But yes, BNB is pumping. Before we get into that, let's talk about the stock market, because this is what I see. I don't know what else is going on, but earlier today, this is what I saw. I haven't checked what the end result was today, but I wanted to leave this screen on because you will notice, look at this. Dow books biggest drop in more than 2 weeks after report about Apple's plans. Let me see if I have this on the screen. I don't have it on the screen for you yet. Let's get it up. So here's the thing. This is the thing right here that's very, very interesting. Dow Industrials, it said negative 215. Now we know the plunge protection team has been showing up, but Market Watch says this. This is CNBC says it's sharing 200 points in late day pullback. The Dow fell according to Barron's, and stocks lose ground as banks give quarterly updates. Well, all the banks have already announced that they're going to have a recession. Bank of America, if you guys watched the video, said there's going to be a recession in 2022. So Morgan Stanley says 2022. B of A, though, B of A said 2023. So it's going to be interesting. Just bought out over 1 million of this chip stock right before at $5. Oh, how cozy is that? All right. So that is the first thing. But let's go over here, since it was mentioned, cryptocurrency, coin market cap. Oh, and I wanted to talk about something else. Chapter 11, and Victor Marrero alluded to this before about Celsius Network. These guys had so many creditors, it's outrageous. So the market cap is back up to over $1 trillion. And this is with the other $1 trillion that has been sucked out due to scams, due to Terra Luna and all this other garbage. Unbelievable. Back to 1 trillion market cap with trillions gone, stolen. And speaking of some of that bounty that was stolen, that means also, it's up to 22 again. The bounty stolen by Celsius Network that is now going to go to creditors. That is incredible. And their lawyer is arguing that the crypto isn't ours, meaning the customers. Again, Alex Machinsky, once again, showing true colors with all of this, acting like they're going to get out of Chapter 11. Worth billions, allegedly, and now only worth who knows what. It's insane. All right, let's go find out about BNB, up to 262.50. Binance, that's the stable, BUSD. USDC stable. So 1,500 is back up to ETH from around 1,000. So we had a little pump, ladies and gentlemen, which actually, this is very interesting. Why would it pump right now? Does anybody have any idea why there would be pumping going on? Because are people taking money out of the stock market because of all this recession talk and actually coming over here to buy crypto after crypto has dropped 90, 80, 70%? Look, even Terra Luna Classic, LUNC is on the move. But Polygon, the Matic, has crazily went up all of a sudden. Maybe somebody has some insight on this because I have no clue as to why things in crypto have been increasing in value. Please let me know what it is. So let me go find out also why stock market today. Go CNBC. Let me see if they'll show me. But now we got to find out what happened with the stock market today. We do know on Friday the stock market went up. So that's for sure. So why did crypto go up? It seems to mirror the stock market. So we're going to find out, though. We'll get into it a little bit deeper. But again, VIP services, SSN lifestyle members, you want to be like Mr. Cool, hanging out in Dominican Republic, enjoying life and getting some extra perks. SSN lifestyle. Okay, we're new today in the stock market. This is interesting. I see I'm having some delays. Okay, so it ends up a negative 200 in the Dow, a negative 92 at the NASDAQ, and 32 in the S&P. I'm looking at different metrics myself. Dow Jones under 31,000, that would be awesome. So that just gives you an idea of what's going on. Now, and I'm looking for under 11 in the NASDAQ and S&P. I'm looking for that to be under 3,500. If it gets to those numbers, then I'll look at like, okay, we're getting in a recessionary situation for sure, even though I already know the answer. Okay. So we're going to find out what's happening because this is outrageous. I can't believe it. Here we go. Victor Marrero saying it's due to BTC prices and new consumers buying crypto. Okay, see, that's what I want to get to. I can't determine who these new consumers are when old consumers have their money stolen by the Terra Lunas, by the Celsius, by the BlockFis, and whoever else, by the Voyagers. All this money has been taken just on those couple of companies, never mind Three Arrows. Because remember, some of this crypto goes to them. So again, this is crazy. Remember, they were getting loans from these crypto guys and going out to do who knows what with that loan. It's crazy. They were probably out there buying some crypto. So again, they are going into receivership as well. I'm just saying, this trillions of dollars, I don't know where these new buyers are coming from, because you would have to be very leery if you looked at charts and you saw this thing going, okay, look, everything is down like 50, 60, 70, 80, or 99%. And you're going to put your money in here versus saying, okay, let me put it in an index fund, which might not be the best thing either, but at least it'll be stable. Or maybe people are buying stable coins, but then you would think, well, wait a minute, Terra Luna and USDT allegedly is unstable. So is that a good move versus just putting it into a dividend fund and saying, okay, I'm going to collect my 10% or my 11% or my 13% annually? I mean, that would be something to think about. But I don't know where all these new buyers are coming from. That's the weirdest part. Maria Barnes is in the house. Very nice to see you once again. Welcome to the SSN Nation Money Making Monday live stream. And she has a tagline. Hello, Eric and SSN family. How is everyone doing? I just got back from Spain. Now, see here, ladies and gentlemen, AKA Maria Barnes, AKA Mrs. Cool, back from Spain. My goodness, traveling the world, living like La Vida Loca. I love it very well. Mrs. Cool, Mr. Cool, making things happen. Very happy to hear about this. Let us know. Well, I don't know if you want to tell us, but if you want to, where were you in Spain? All right. So are we hanging in the city of Barcelona? Or are we going somewhere else in Spain? The M word in Spain. Are we going there? Where are we going to hang out in Spain? All right. But that's beautiful. Nothing wrong with old school, new school mix. And going to Spain's a good thing. Beautiful. All right, ladies and gentlemen, let's keep talking about this because the word Mr. and Mrs. Cool, they've been enjoying the life with the VIP, traveling around the world, hanging out in Dominican Republic. At least that's a spot they went to. In the last 6 months, they went like 2 or 3 times. Then we're going to Spain. At least Maria Barnes has went to Spain. I mean, this is outstanding. Now, some of you are going, hey, hold on, Eric. How's this happening? Because I know the flights over to Spain could be like $700-800. Yeah, they could be. But if you live on the East Coast, it could be less. But the VIP services, let me talk about this. There we are. How did I know that Maria Barnes would be at the Big M? The Big M. I was in Hesca, and why am I having this today going down? Let me see. I'll get to that in a second. People are discovering and adapting to crypto technology at a faster rate than the internet when it first came in. Think about it. The economy is forcing that. Hey, there you go, Victor Marrero. I'll sign up on that one. I agree with you on that because bottom line is there's some people right now that are having all their stuff cut off. Let's just face facts. What the hidden thing that banks have been doing, they've been stealing people's money. So it's not just me. There's probably millions of other people over the last 6 months that have had their money hemmed up. So like he said, they're sitting there thinking, wait a minute, I don't ever want that again. But then they looked and saw Celsius. So then they said, you know what? I'm just going to have my own wallet. I'm not even going to deal with that, but at least I'll have this locked down so I don't have to worry about somebody just taking my brokerage account, somebody taking my bank account, then trying to sell it to another bank. That other bank then has new rules, all this crazy nonsense going on. I agree with you 100%. That could be one of the things. Wow. Very astute, Victor Marrero. I was in Huesca and Madrid visiting my family. Oh, Maria Barnes, I did not know you were a Spaniard. Very, very nice. Awesome. The Big M. That's cool. At Maria Barnes from Victor Marrero. Good evening. That's great. I'm going to Barcelona next month. Oh, my. Can't wait to hit Las Ramblas and others. Victor Marrero also entering into the VIP retirement zone. He's sitting there chomping at the bit to go on his worldwide tour. And that's why, ladies and gentlemen, I'm bringing out the SSN lifestyle because a lot of people are not fortunate enough to be going around the world like Victor Marrero and Mr. and Mrs. Cool and some other people like Vanessa Kamagate traveling around the world as well. So welcome to the SSN Nation Money Making Monday live stream. Thank you so much for being here, Vanessa Kamagate. Hey, boss and SSN fam. Thank you so much once again with the icon next to your name. And please, let me know if you guys received the YouTube notification and if you saw the trailer. All right? Because once again, SSN Lifestyle is in essence being able to make money and also be able to enjoy your life. Those two combinations are very hard to do because normally you have to spend a lot of time doing, well, let's call it what it is. When you run your own business, oftentimes you are spending more hours in a day running your business than you actually would do working 8 or 9 hours for somebody. Yes, you have an upside if you do your own business. You have a downside with high risk if something happens in the economy, something changes with regards to, in our era now, biochemical warfare is what I'm going to call it. So you never know when a lockdown will occur, when a country will stop and cease, or when you can't sell products and services. So therefore, you're going to need some other outlets, ways to make additional streams of revenue. And that's, again, why I have to tout my SSN lifestyle that I'm presenting to everybody, you guys especially. I keep talking about it. I'm going to keep talking about it because I love the idea and I love the fact that you guys who are here, everybody watching this video, can get in and actually make extra revenue, extra streams of income based on products and services that you don't have to go out and source. You don't have to go and do anything. It's similar to, I have to admit, it's similar to Amazon, except there's one little problem. Amazon gives you kibbles and bits. on being an affiliate for them, and people charge an arm and a leg to set up stores. That's how much competition there is on Amazon. And not to mention, you guys already know how I feel about Amazon. You can have a product on there that's selling real well, and then these guys, they actually replace you. They do shady stuff. They'll say, okay, this guy's selling hundreds of thousands of dollars per month. We're going to go talk to or find out who their supplier is, then, and who's making this or whatever. And then we're going to put them on the front page, and we're going to move them to the back, and we're going to take their orders because we're going to squeeze this product developer. We're going to say, hey man, we're going to move 2, 3, 5 million. So we want the price to be, even if it's 50 cents less, it's still going to be 50 cents less. So I'm just saying, but the point I'm trying to make is they don't have everything on Amazon, because you can't get business opportunities on Amazon. You can't get a 5100 passive income opportunity club type situation. And if you don't know what that is, ladies and gentlemen, in fact, SSN Lifestyle, we have a crypto. You can use crypto to get into the 5100 passive income opportunity. And if you don't know what that is and you're new here, that's basically group economics. You put in whatever you want from 100 up to 2,500, I believe, is the max that any one person can put in. But the point is, once we reach 5,100, you get whatever you put in. You're going to receive 5% to 0% every week as a payout. So there you have it. I'm only saying 5% to 0% because I can't say a certain number, because that would mean like I know exactly what the number is, and it could fluctuate. So that's why I just made it 5 to 0. Obviously, if it was going to be 0, let's just call it what it is. I wouldn't be doing it. It's never been 0. But nonetheless, if you want to get in, there's a link down below in the description area for the 5100 Passive Income Club on SSN Lifestyle. And again, you can pay with Visa, MasterCard, debit, and even use crypto, USDT. It's tethered, but hey, it is what it is. And you can actually get in. And your payout, you can designate if you want your payout to go to PayPal or you want it to go to your crypto USDT account. Either way works out. You designate that when you sign up. But the 5% to 0% does not start until we reach the 5,100. All right. There's a meter there that tells you how much is in the fund, so to speak. It's not really a fund, but tells you how much people have put in. And then once it reaches 5,100, we're done. And then those people, about 10 days later, 7 to 10 days is what I'm saying it, because it all depends on timing, you'll get your first payout of 5% to 0%. Hopefully that helps you. All right. That's the first thing. You want VIP services? Well, the only way you're going to get VIP services means you're going to have to be a member of SSN Lifestyle. In fact, why don't I do something tonight since I have your attention? So why don't I want to hear from you? I should have done a poll before. I want to hear from you. What do you consider something that you ultimately would like to do that's kind of like VIP? That's what I want to know. I mean, traveling is very hard when it costs $600, $700, $800, $1,000, $1,200 when you're going across oceans, right? That's very hard to get cheap. International travel is not very cheap too often unless you live in New York or Washington, D.C. area, or maybe Miami, maybe even out of Atlanta. But once you go past there and you're talking about leaving out of Dallas, you might get a deal. But out of LA, you can probably get a deal. But again, there's not too many airports you can leave from and get deals to international destinations. Hell, even the Caribbean now is trying to charge people $400 or $500 to get there in round trip. So things are getting out of control. So let me know what you guys think is like VIP, because thanks to Victor Marrero. In fact, I wish I could have shown this, which I can't. Thanks to Victor. Oh, yes, I can. The Hard Rock Casino, I put in the video. So I gotta do what we have to do here. I'm going to put up the Hard Rock. Welcome back, Maria Barnes from Vanessa Comagate. And Not only mention VIP, Victor Marrero, you will love it. Make sure you eat a lot of tapas. Oh my, yes. She's on the tapas train in Spain. Hell, you know what? Oh, like I said, there's something to be said. You have to appreciate Europe sometimes. Again, she went in the summertime. So actually, the weather was damn near perfect. So all I'm saying is every American should actually go over to Europe at least one time. I don't really care where. It could be Spain, it could be Italy, it could be France, it could hell, okay, UK even. I'm just saying those are destinations. Switzerland, all these little places, even if it's only one country, you should go one time because you're going to see things that we don't have in America. You can't have because America is only less than 3, 4, well, infrastructure wise, less than 200 years old in reality. So when you go to other countries that are thousands of years old, you find that they have this old and new, and their thinking is a little bit different than this go, 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 beat up everybody, do all this crazy stuff in America that we do. Over there, things are a little different depending on what country you're in. Because sometimes you're like acting like these guys don't care about working that much. I'm just saying. So you got to be in these areas just to see, and then it changes your perspective. When you come back to USA, you're like, man, what's going on? Thank you, Vanessa. Crypto technology is moving at a fast pace, so much that big banks are hiring developers on that technology space. Big banks and the government realize the government's already basically doing what they're trying to do, in my opinion. Let me know what you guys think about this, because Victor Marrero brings up a point. So right now they can track your money once you give it to them. They can't track your money when you go to the bank and take out cash. That's untrackable, untraceable. So now the government and the banks are sitting there going, well, wait a minute. If we can track every expenditure, every transaction we can keep track of, now we have a problem as citizens, because now you're going to go into the China syndrome, where your bank account and all your information they have, and they can use it without your authorization. So therefore, this crypto thing, that's why the banks, in my opinion, need to get a hold of the crypto. And keep in mind, these banks, some of these banks are like Fed banks. So that means the government is going to be like they're going to be represented by banks. And anytime they call up and say, hey, what's he got in his wallet, or in this case, how much does he have? No problem. They can do that now. Except the difference is going to be they're going to have easier access now. They're not going to send anybody any paperwork saying, hey, we're going to take money out. They're just going to be like, it's going to be gone. Like when you're in China and cross the street and they give you a jaywalking ticket and you go check your bank account and they took out like $50, $60 because the camera spotted you crossing the street in the middle of the road. That's what we're going to be going to, ladies and gentlemen. I feel tyranny is here, and that's why they need to get a hold of the crypto. Trillions of dollars is going to be in crypto if crypto works. Not trillions in the stock market, trillions in crypto. And there's trillions in crypto right now. Can you imagine if the adoption, which is going to occur, happens, and now you, instead of only having 250 million people in crypto, that somehow you double that? That would mean 2 trillion. I'm going off a double. And imagine if you had 1 billion people having access to crypto. Now we're talking about crazy numbers, 4 trillion or more, because now you're going to have infrastructure in that DeFi space. And hopefully we won't have any of this node. Maria Barnes, I know everyone tells me that at Victor Marrero, we're checking things out there. We're looking at moving to Spain, and on a more permanent basis, once I retire next year, via the retirement visa. Look at Victor Marrero. Gonna go do the damn thing. And it helps a lot when you can speak multiple languages. So I have to say, even though Spanish is a little different, but you can still understand people. So that's going to be pretty cool. Congratulations, Victor Marrero. He's counting the days, ladies and gentlemen, where he has his freedom papers after putting in all this hard work. And in fact, hard work included working for the military. That's right. and then he's working at a financial institution. So therefore, man, putting in double duty for the retirement funds. And he made investments along the way. He's done the perfect thing, ladies and gentlemen, that you can say. And now he can't, he's chomping at the bit saying, let me get out of here. And he's plotting the retirement visa for Spain. And Victor Marrero, you're going to have to tell us. You never told us about Spain. I thought it was the DR. They're burning up in London right now. Hey, what? The weather's what? 75 or something in London? I mean, come on, Vanessa Kamagay. You know it's always chilly there. Oh, that would be, watch it be like 75 or 80 degrees and they're calling it hot. Now you got me curious what the weather is in the UK. That is crazy. Yeah, see, I told you, 76 degrees. I knew it. I was like, what do they call it hot? Okay, so 80. Oh, wait a minute. Oh my God, ladies and gentlemen, if you don't think there's a problem going on with the weather, global something is happening. Holy Toledo. On the UK for a week, it was 100. Oh my God. This is incredible. No, it's supposed to be 100 tomorrow. This is insane. All right, ladies and gentlemen, traditionally, even in the summertime, it's 50 degrees. Come on. This is insane. This is 50 degrees. It has to be like 40 or 50 degrees above normal temperature. This is crazy. I'm shocked by this. Global warming. That's why you have to watch out for the planet, ladies and gentlemen. The stock market is still red, but this is a great time to create wealth. I keep doing DCA into blue chip ETFs. At some point, expect a tsunami to come. Will doing the salsa dance then. Exactly, Victor Marrero. I 100% agree with you. Notice he said blue chip ETFs. I agree with you. We've been talking about this for a while, even though I've individually at Microsoft, Apple, Amazon, all that. I agree 110. Get the big boys, ladies and gentlemen. And you know why? The big boys have cash on hand. If worse comes to worse, not only on hand in the U.S., they have cash on hand outside of the U.S. that they can always grab and bring to the U.S. and pay a tax on it. But they have cash, even if they can't get loan products, they can get cash and buy up the competition or other new innovative companies where they don't have to make the investment, but they'll make the small investment in the company. Spend 10 million, spend 25 million. It's that simple. So those are some things that you have to think about, right? And look at this. The tsunami. No, it's 104 degrees. It's making news, boss. Jesus Christ. Yeah, I'm looking at the weekly. It said 102 tomorrow. I'm just like, this is insane. Holy smokes. I heard they were having a heat wave. Good grief almighty. Vanessa from Maria Barnes, you were right. It's really hot in Spain. Also, we were 104 in Madrid. Oh, so the whole European continent is doing this 100 degrees in the summer? Wow. This is crazy. All right. Hold on. I got to see something. Because you guys know, I want to know, look, French Riviera. I want to know what the weather is because I know we're going to have a problem. Okay. All right. Okay. All right. The French Riviera's still good. 88 to 72. Not the hundreds, but that's still hot. But it's 88. They're not in the hundreds in the Rivi. The reason why I had to go look at that, in case you don't understand, and the reason why some places on the planet cost more than others to live, is Southern California, south of LA, more closer to San Diego, and French Riviera. Those are only two places on the planet that have the similar weather all year round. It's unbelievable, but that's it. So that's why I had to check the French Rivi, because if these guys are doing 100 in Spain and 100 in the UK, what the hell's going on? But again, ladies and gentlemen, if you believe in global warming or if you don't, all I have to say is Miami is moving underwater as we speak. They have pumps out there. They're hidden. well, not really hidden. You just hear stuff pumping when you're going to South Beach and crossing the bridges, and you'll hear, but you don't pay attention because you have to pay attention to cars going in and out of traffic. So you don't see these little blocks of green or orange things sitting around and pumping up water and moving it. So all this global warming is happening, and this is catastrophic because if you're starting to talk about 100-degree weathers when traditionally it would be like 65, 70, 100 that's outrageous for that part of the world. We ought to be afraid right now, ladies and gentlemen. You should be. I've traveled to Europe, Africa, Central America. We're experiencing odd weather. Exactly, Vanessa Kamagate. It's only odd if you don't believe in global warming situations. But if you believed in it, people were talking about this 40, 50 years ago, and everybody's poo-pooed it. Governments poo-pooed it. They don't care. They keep producing toxins in the air. I just don't get it. Maria Barnes, exactly. It's very hard for Europe. You got that right. Very odd. It's scary. Yes, retirement will actually be between Spain and DR. My wife has family on both. We just need to close on that Cana Rock apartment. That's right. The Cana Rock apartment. You want VIP experiences? Well, you're going to have to hang out at the Hard Rock even more now after this new Awaken the Senses. Man, let me just show you guys something. Let me show you Awaken the Senses. Let me see if I have to go to, wait, hold on. You know what? They didn't even copyright strike me for showing their stuff. So that's pretty cool. And by the way, Awaken the Senses is also in another Hard Rock. I can't remember which one. I think it was Puerto Vallarta Hard Rock. But if you guys missed the video, you have to check this out. This is the one in Riviera. So I'll show this one if it comes up on the screen. Because you guys, this is some awesome stuff here. This is so cool that here we go. I can pull it up. Let me show you what it looks like. This is so cool. I don't know if you've ever experienced these. Has anybody here ever went to when they had something at the Las Vegas Hilton is what it was called at the time, and they had that Star Trek experience there. If you went to that was so awesome. This could be equally awesome, but I don't know. I don't know. Like I said, the room, having the pictures on the wall and doing all that is one thing. I want it to up the game. I want some table to move a little bit or chairs to slightly move when it's like you're flying on a plane or something, right? They put the jet on there and you're sitting in the plane allegedly. That's what I want to see. All right, so here's what I'm going to do. I wanted to show this. I don't know if I can. This table right here, let me scroll back up. This right here is a table. The table has images that lights up, rolls out. You guys got to see this. I showed it in my long video that I dropped earlier today, but some people may not have made it through that long 55-minute video going over SSN Lifestyle memberships one by one and showing some of the perks when you're actually a regular member, all the way up to Founders Club members, and showing each one what you receive and talking about it a little bit more. But again, I'm going to play this video because I didn't get a copyright strike. And this is going to be a first. I don't know if I can do this. Hold on. We're about to do something totally different. But anyhow, you can see the Awaken Your Senses. You can see this video. I'm going to try and load this video up because I think this is so cool. This is so cool. Let me see. I think I can pull it up. I think I have it. So I won't even need to play it there. So you guys are going to have a special treat once I pull this up. But all I want to say is we're talking about get VIP experiences. And it's very expensive to go around the world and get VIP services. Now, a lot of you, like, for instance, when Victor Marrero's going overseas, he's flying international. And Maria Barnes going overseas, Mr. and Mrs. Cool going overseas, Vanessa Kamagate going overseas. A lot of you may just go overseas, but not realize that when you have your plane tickets, that again, you know, I always have this thing about if you're going to hang out at an airport, you never know when delays are going to come. You also don't mind arriving at the airport 3 hours early if you know you're going to be at the lounge. And so when you fly international, it's easy to get your lounge tickets because those airlines usually have lounges at the airports you're going to because they all go to the major airports. So that's like a VIP experience to me. SSN Lifestyle Founders Club members, the only ones, they have airport lounge access for one person. All right. So all the major airports have lounges. You will be able to go into a lounge, but again, there's certain restrictions, usually 3 hours before, 3 hours even after. It all depends. Sometimes you should just show up and they'll be like, okay, no worries. But the point I'm trying to make is that's actually a perk. You don't have to buy additional. It's your one-time membership fee covers that for years of priority access lounge at the airport. It comes in handy, ladies and gentlemen. Trust me. It always comes in handy, especially international, because you should show up at the airport at least 2 hours. You never know what's going to happen. International flights, they get delayed. You just never know what's going to happen. Even people coming from overseas to the U.S. And then I've had this happen several times. People have flown from, let's say, Madrid, went to New York, but get this, they were flying to Hawaii. So they showed up from Madrid to New York. They're supposed to leave at after midnight. They were catching a midnight flight over to, I guess, probably LA or San Francisco or Seattle or something, right? What happened though, they arrive in New York. New York goes, I'm sorry, the plane is delayed. The plane was delayed 4 hours. So now that means when they were going to catch their flight at 10 in the morning or 11 in the morning to go over to Hawaii, now all of a sudden they got problems. So it was crazy. And they're just like, oh man. And they actually stayed all night and left the next day, caught another flight. It was just crazy. So they didn't have any lounge access. And if they would have been in the SSN Nation Lifestyle Club, they would have been like, we're just going to go hang out at the lounge. We got showers and stuff here. We're good. We even have a place where we can lay our head because some of these accesses gives you I shouldn't say it because it's not major. 1 hour, 2 hour, 3 hours where you can actually sleep, and they have these little beds that fold out and things like that. So I'm just trying to say, this is the things that you should be looking for. VIP experience, the next level type of thing. And then, of course, you should be using your cards if they give back air miles. I've talked about this years ago. So that's something that you may want to I'm trying to find this video that I'm going to be posting up here. So if something starts, this is the first. All right, ladies and gentlemen, this is the first time I'm attempting this. I've never uploaded a file, which I didn't realize I could do, but this is awesome. I just learned a new trick today. And oh, by the way, how can I forget public? Give me some pub around here, ladies and gentlemen. Hold on. Look at this. Nobody's coming to save you. Hard work equals entrepreneur. You can get all this at stopstrugglingnow.com, emerging millionaire, and we have hats. And so I just figured, you know what? I have this little backdrop. I've never used it. And I was like, let me start putting up some items. Why not, right? Okay, we're going to show this video here. Let me pull it back up. Let me see how we're going to do this. All right, it already started. So let's go from the beginning. Oh, this is sweet. Here we go. You can thank Victor Marrero for this. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, I didn't like that too good. Let me know what you think. I didn't like that. Did that play good for you? It didn't seem like it played that well for me. I didn't like it. So let me know what you guys saw, because on my end, it came through kind of sketchy. So, anyhow, all I'm trying to say is SSN Lifestyle members, especially the Founders Club members, you get to receive special VIPs. In fact, I forgot about Dinner in the Sky that I mentioned in the video. This is not part of the SSN Lifestyle experience so far, but we have more things to add into certain membership levels, and you never know what's going to happen. But again, even at the smaller level, 149, you still get VIP experiences, because we are going to have some tickets to, hey, what do people call VIP experiences? Is Ultra Music Festival of interest? Okay, that's a cool spot. Depends on, it's electronica. It's pretty cool, especially in Miami, but it's worldwide. Is a going to the Grammys, pretty cool. Vanessa Kamagate, you know, those tickets are hard to come by. Some people get them, some people don't. I mean, are you thinking that a play in New York or Las Vegas or LA is good? Or for that matter, at the Opera House, you're listening to somebody in Australia. Shout out to everybody in Australia at the Opera House. All right. So, what is actually VIP experiences? Everybody has a different nuance of life, a different lifestyle. So not everybody likes exactly what I like or what you like. Some people may think, hey, I would never be able to go to some places. Well, you know, places you can't go is generally places that you can't buy a ticket to. That's pretty much it. There's a lot of places that you can't buy your way in. So therefore, either you have to know somebody or you have other ways of getting tickets, right? So that's all I'm trying to say, ladies and gentlemen. So with the SSN Lifestyle, no matter what membership level you have, you will be able to get special experiences that other people on the planet are sitting there like, I wish I could do that. That's what this is all designed for. And the most important part is you're going to be able to make money too. Like I said, I gave a challenge to people already. And in fact, I might send out an email, because here's the challenge. While I'm here tonight talking crazy, the challenge is this. Let me know if there's any other membership where you can make money. There's a lot of those, but where you can make investments into real businesses and then receive profits from that business as part of your membership, where the membership actually gives you extra perks so you can go to what I'm talking about without having to pay or without having to sit there and make special arrangements where you're saying there's a, you know, a contest or something like that. Let me know what other membership does these type of things. All right, because it's a combination. There's memberships that may do business opportunities, but I've never seen one that said, hey, you as a member, do you guys want to go out here and buy let's go fingernails to go? You want to be part of the vending business, and give you an option to invest and join the party? Or does somebody come out and say, hey, I have another business opportunity, a startup that you want to invest in? And then you reap, as an investor, you reap the rewards, right? I don't know any other memberships that do this. And then I don't know any other membership that will include, hey, you guys, we're going to have a promotion for Grammy tickets. Who wants to go? This will be a promotion item, right? You guys are going to have to win it somehow or some way, you know, do that. Nobody has those. No membership has that type of stuff. So all I'm saying is membership does matter. All right, here we go. That's cool, Victor. Both places are wonderful. Yes, Vanessa Kamagate, World Traveler. Eric, you have to consider introducing a drone to your videos, especially when traveling. I asked because I purchased a DJI Air, I know, 2S drone yesterday. I think I found my retirement hobby. Yes, Victor Marrero, I agree with you 100%. I was actually looking at drones a couple years ago when I was moving around and getting around so much. But due to family scenarios, I think I might not be able to be going like I used to for another year. So I'm going to be under lockdown, but I'm still going to be going off and doing some other things in the immediate area, immediate 700,000 mile area. So yes, I agree with you. And DJI Air. Let's go see what this is. DJI Air drone. Okay. And DJI Action. Well, it didn't come up, but it came up under Newegg. DJI drones. So I'll look at that. So let's see what you guys thought about this awakening, though. Awaken the senses, and I'm going to look at that DJI. Very true. Hollywood is VIP and exclusive. Exactly, Vanessa Comagate. It's all those things. And Vanessa Comagate, she's in LA. She's been there for a while. She's actually been to the studios. She's in a unique situation because she would be able to get potentially the 2 or 3 or 4 tickets or 1 ticket that somebody might want to give up. And that's the whole thing, because these guys, these stars, things happen. And if you're friends of theirs, they literally leave their tickets, invitations on their tables at their office, at home. They go, oh, I got to shoot. I got a movie I'm making. I can't be there. I got to be over here because I'm doing something else. I can't be there. And they just leave their tickets sitting around. Happens all the time. All the time. Or they'll be on the list, and then luckily they can change the list. I mean, all kind of activities happen. So I'm trying to bring some of that love to SSN Lifestyle members. So therefore, you guys will be able to come hang out and hobnob, hang around. Don't act a fool, though. You know, a lot of people get like starstruck. And Vanessa's probably been to a couple of those parties and took her friends or something, and then they acted a fool. It's only happened pretty much one time where there was a party that I took 3 or 4 friends to, and it was like a who's who of people in TV and movie. And it was kind of getting a little old because to me, it was embarrassing because the person, like, they're with another friend of mine. And so my friend would be like, oh, that's so-and-so. So then they would come up, they would talk, but then the person next to him starts going, I don't know you. What are you movies you make? Why are you popular? I was like, whoa. Hold up a second. Hold on a minute. This isn't proper protocol. I was like, hold up. We got to remove her. Wait, who are you? I don't know you. You're not that big of a whoa, hold up. They're not looking for none of that action anyhow. They were just there having a nice time. They could be incognito for all that matter. I wonder if that awaken your senses dining experience is part of the all-inclusive price. That's what I wanted to know. It may be separate charge for that. That's one similar in the Columbia, and it's expensive. I figured you're going to tell me 500 to 800 or 1,000 or something if you're going to especially hold 8 people. So you know that's $1,000. And I have a funny feeling. That's what I was wondering. And I meant to call them today about that. I worked for Warner Brothers for 6 years. I'm over Hollywood. I've seen it all. Hey, Vanessa Comagate. See, that's exactly the thing. You've been there. I've been down there. But as you know, we're California kids pretty much. A lot of people around the world, all they do is see all that red carpet, see all that superstar stuff going on, and they can't get there. Even if you showed up in LA, you can't get there. You follow what I'm saying? But there's millions of people that are sitting there going, man, I wish I can go to that event. No time in their lifetime are they going to that event. Or can they get anywhere near that event other than standing next to a red carpet or something potentially. So that's the thing. We want to be able to help people get some dreams, some experiences going that you just figured was out of reach, right? Just think about it. Just think about it. I know what you're saying though, because yeah, it's crazy. It's a whole nother world. No, the celebrities are usually the ones who act a fool. That's true too. It goes both ways. But in my case, my friends, it was a situation where everybody there was cool. But she kept going around to everybody going, who are you? I don't know you. I was like, oh, whoa. They just said, hey, how you doing? And then my boy's the one that said, "Hey, will you take a picture?" She's over there. Wait, who are you? I don't know who you are. I'm like, oh, hold on a second now. That's not the proper protocol. But I will say one thing. I got to tell you guys a story. This brings it up. I love it. I got to give you a story. Here goes a story. So, okay. One time at the Playboy Mansion, and it's a who's who. I mean, this one's like, this is off the charts. This one's so off the charts that we have, I mean, geez, all I can say is who is there. Not all, but I'd say at least 20 movie stars that everybody on the planet knows is there. Owners of sports franchises are there. Sports stars are there. I mean, it was like ridiculous who was there. Some of the Victoria Angels models are even there. It was just crazy. So at the end, they give gift bags. So I'm not even tripping. It's time to go, walking out, chit-chatting with people, doing whatever. And I didn't even know where the gift bags were because I don't really care. But unbelievably, I get up to where the gift bags are supposed to be. They're literally in a room that's probably, I don't know, 30 feet by about 25, 30 feet maybe. So that's a nice size room with the gift bags. Inside the gift bags is some great stuff. But can you believe there are people that are superstars that you guys know grabbing the gift bags and taking 2, 3, 4, 5 of them as they rushed out? I just couldn't believe it. It blew me away. I've never seen that before, but it was, to this day, I still laugh about it because I was just like, this is unbelievable. These guys go to parties and stuff all the time. And they're actually grabbing 4, 5, 3 bags when they're leaving. I'm just like, this is crazy. I just couldn't believe it. It was funny as hell. And no, I didn't grab 3, 4 bags. I just got one. I didn't need 3, 4 bags. It was like, what's the hell? But anyhow, just letting you guys know, it's awfully wild. But those aren't the only places. People want to go to Mexico, right? People want to go to, like, my favorite place. One of them is Australia. People want to go to, Asia. People just don't want to go. But here's the thing. Most people, I don't know the number, but it's somewhere around 70, 80% of people don't even leave the freaking state in America. So that just gives you an idea of a lot of people not having the opportunities to go to some of these cool events and cool places. All right. So it's crazy. Yep. Because they like to re-gift it to their friends. You will be surprised. Oh, that would not even surprise me. That wouldn't even surprise me because there was that gift bag, though. It was pretty hot. I mean, they had some rum that just came out. That's the only thing I remember. And I think that's why everybody was grabbing it, because it was some special bottle rum from overseas that it wasn't even out. And so there was like one in every bag. So they were just like grabbing 3 or 4. It was crazy. But like she said, re-gifting, yeah, that's a thing. That's crazy. There you go. See, I'll put it up there again. All right. Let me know if you guys saw that video again, because I'll play it. I actually uploaded it, so now it'll play better. I'm a sucker for a cruise. Vanessa Comagate likes the cruises, all inclusive. Okay. Cruises are cool. Cruises are cool. Oh yeah, those gift bags have cool, expensive stuff in them. Exactly, Vanessa Comagate. Yeah, this particular one, it did. After I got to my wherever hotel room or wherever I was staying, probably, I got there and I opened up the bag because I didn't even open it because I don't even care about gift bags. So I didn't even open it. But then I was like, what's so popular in here? Oh, yeah. Then after I opened it, I was like, no wonder these guys, they knew what was inside. They came running out, grabbing it. Like, it was crazy. Just crazy. The video was a little choppy. All right. Well, we're about to run this video. Oh, and by the way, the link for SSN Lifestyle, whatever membership or the free, the link is down below in the description. And also there's other links like the 5100 Passive Income Opportunity Fund. We're 1 hour in. Please smash the video. All right, here we go. We're going to play this. Or are we? Yes, here we go. This one should not be too choppy. So let's, you can see what this table does. It's pretty cool that you can tap it, interactive. But again, and watch the screens, the walls. It's pretty cool. Now all we need is movement of the floor. That would be awesome. All right, that was Riviera Maya. So they have it there apparently. They have it in Punta Cana too. So Victor Morero doing the salsa dance once again, even though it only, what seats, what did that look like? 12 or 15, I didn't count the number. But again, it's at the Hard Rock. And that also is a great, great opportunity. I'm going to have to make another video about all these updates that they're doing. They're making their Punta Cana area world class, meaning you never know what's going to happen. The dinner in the sky, that's something, I mean, they basically hoist it up. You can do that anywhere on the planet, but that's not the only place dinner in the sky is. It's all over the, all over the world. But those are the type of things that get tourists there. And those are the type of things that increase value. And they're making it a beautiful, beautiful thing. All right. So all I'm saying, ladies and gentlemen, this is one of the reasons why you want to be able to get around the world. So how do you do that? You make a little money, whether it's from your passive income, whether it's from your business adventures that you're doing. And then also you're able to get experiences once you get there. Because a lot of you don't know about SSN Lifestyle, but I keep talking about it here. All right, here we go. The video was skipping a little. Hopefully this one wasn't. Fabulous, exactly. Beautiful dining experience. Vanessa Comagate, I agree with you 100%. That's going to be $1,000, no doubt. I have a feeling it looks awesome to me as well. But that gives you something, and I forgot about the dinner in the sky. The reason why I keep bringing this up is that Dominican Republic is building itself as a world-class destination, and they're building it, making it happen, and everybody's contributing all around, not just Punta Cana. It could be the Santo Domingo, they're doing it. 45 minutes in either way, Cap Cana's doing it. Everybody's doing their part to make sure that, let's think about it. If you're going to cater to people that have money, then what do you need? You need Rodeo Drive, right? You need Beverly Hills, right? You need Malibu to be Malibu, because that's the only way you can get people who are willing to spend $50 million on a house, right? Come on. So therefore, you have to have the infrastructure to cater to people that make a lot of money or well-to-do enough to travel from all over the planet to the DR. So that's what's going to occur. With or without a recession, DR is always going to be fine. So that's why, as an SSN Lifestyle member, even though you get your VIPs because you have your free lounge access, you're going to have that trip that you can go on the boat when you're in, I'm just going to keep saying Punta Cana. All right. It could be anywhere USA. But you say, hey, let's go on this little boat trip that we want to go on. And you have your credit, which is another experience from SSN Lifestyle. You're sitting there going, oh, wait a minute. We have 400, well, actually VIP members, $550 credit if I go to the boat launch place. So you go there and you get 3 hours, and the guy says 3 hours, $500, 3 hours, $550, 3 hours, $600. Okay, nice little short cruise around wherever you want to go on the house. That's an experience. And the beauty of it is you might have your friends with you or significant other. But either way, you don't have to sit there and go, oh, yeah, that's another expense for me. Like right now, that cool place at Hard Rock, I'm pretty sure either they're going to charge per person like $200, or there's going to be a group. If there's 12 or 15, hell, that could be $1,500 as far as I'm saying. But all I'm saying is it's going to be pricey. I don't think it's going to be, well, we know it's not going to be 50 or $100. I think it's going to be more than that. And in fact, you know what? Why don't let me see. I'm going to do something real quick. I'm going to actually, since Victor mentioned it, since I'm live, you guys aren't live. Somebody please call the Hard Rock in Punta Cana. All right. Call the Hard Rock in Punta Cana and let me know what they charge for that room, because I did look it up yesterday to see if they said it was all inclusive, but there's no way in hell it's all inclusive. I just can't see it because it only holds 15 people or whatever. They would be, and I'm sure it's an hour. It looks like a 8, 9, 10 course meal. So I'm pretty sure it's going to be more than an hour. So I can't imagine there'd be people waiting all day or having to book like afternoons, and there'd be a waiting list. And especially if they're booking it separately, where they're just booking each seat separate. So you'd have 3 people, 4 people, 2 people until it builds out. And I would think it's 250, 300, who knows, or more per person. So this could be in the 4,000s if you had a table of 15 or something. All I know is a situation like this is in Napa, California, and can't remember the name of the place. But anyhow, it's in Napa, California, and they have an all-inclusive menu, and it's literally $1,000 a person. And not only is it $1,000 a person, golly, it starts with an F. Is it also $1,000 a person? There's a wait list for months. And I'm not talking about 1 month. I'm talking about 3 months, 4 months, $1,000. It's crazy. So I'm just saying, ladies and gentlemen, this kind of stuff always caters towards high-end clientele. There's something to be said. Remember, there is a top 10% who are well off financially from every country. And it's not just 100,000 people or 5,000 people. I'll put it to you another way. Today I was talking about some real estate. And so I was actually looking up, and in fact, did I leave it up? I did not. I put in there how many people make over $200,000 in the USA. Guess what came up? Some people may underestimate this, and some may be higher, but 10.1 million people make over 200,000. That's in 2020. All right. So that's actually hold on. I got to do something. I got to requalify this. It was how many households make over 200,000. Now, household means a spouse, a husband, and it could be other people. 10.5 million. All right. The other number, how many individuals make over 200,000? 5.8 million, I believe it was. My point, though, is millions is still a lot of people. They can still be all over the planet, all over the place, and they're not going to stop and say, hey, I can't afford to go anywhere, right? So that's why I looked it up, because of a situation that came up where I was made a post and I talked about this house that's in California. And I asked people on the post, it was under the community tab, and I said, hey, how much is this house? I put in the same square footage in the same neighborhood. And in May of this year, one house sold for 830,000 and another one sold for 850, I believe it was. So I said, how much should this house sell for? Same square footage, all were same square footage. I don't know if they were all same floor plan, but as you guys know, the appraiser is going to look at the square footage and he's going to go, oh, well, the 3913 square foot house, this one sold for 850, this one sold for 830. I said, how much do you think this house should sell for? Well, it's on Zillow. The house is for sale, but here it is 2 months later. They have that same house that previously sold in the 800,000s now down to 780,000. The question is why? Well, what happened 2 months ago? Interest rate increased. What happened last month? Interest rates increased. What's going to happen this month? Interest rates going to increase. And in order for somebody to get a mortgage, pay the property taxes, you're going to have to pay $6,800 to $7,000 per month straight out the box. All right. So you have to make 3 times that number, which means $20,000 per month. So how many people can afford to buy this house in that area? And that was Lincoln, California, by the way, outside of Sacramento. The numbers start slimming up, because in that area, you're not going to have the 5 to the 10 million that all live in that area. You may have 100,000, 200,000, 50,000, 10,000. But how many people and then how many homes in that caliber are selling over there? So that's why it's very, very interesting. There we go. Vanessa Comagate, I see it. You did say it. Yep, when I get down to it, we'll talk about it. But she found it. Julio Torres, welcome to the SSN Nation Money Making Monday live stream. Thank you so much for being here. Very, very happy to see you once again. And how you loving that Dominican Republic love, my man. I know you're loving it. All right. Victor Morrell says we're going to the Hard Rock in October. Look at him. Look at this. VIPing like we always do. I'll let you know if that's part of the all-inclusive price or if there's an extra charge. I need to get construction update as well. Well, I thought your construction update was 2024. Or was it December 2023? But hey, it's a tax write-off. Got the notification. Hello, fam. Julio Torres, thank you so much for saying that. And thank you, everybody. It only appears he received a notification. 2 people received a notification, actually. Mr. Cool, this is crazy. What's happening, ladies and gentlemen? I'm not liking it. Yes, looks like the Hard Rock is doing some great things. Exactly. Just did Google and it said $150 per person. Here we go. 12 people minimum. There we go. Okay, so we are going to be that original 1,015. So that basically means $1,600. All right. There you go, ladies and gentlemen. $1,600 plus something. Well, they're not so big on. Well, I'm not going to say anything about that because they used to not be so big on gratuities and all that. But in this case, there's probably going to be some additional charge. So let's just call it $2,000. February 2022. Okay, thank you, Victor Marrero. Beautiful February. What did you put? Finn? Okay, no worries. We knew what you meant, February. There we go. Here we are. Yes, the French Laundry starts at $350 per person for lunch. She's got that right. Oh, that's right. I forgot. She's exactly right. $775. But that was for wasn't 7-course or 5-course. And then if you wanted the full-blown one, I think it was 1,000. I can't remember. But anyhow, all I remember, it's 1,000 something. That's all I remember. And it's booked up, ladies and gentlemen. This place right here, the French Laundry. That's right. The French, in fact, you know what? Why don't I go show you guys in Yountville? It's in Napa still. But Vanessa Comgate, I knew somebody here would have been around. I just couldn't remember what the name was. I just was like, what? Well, I'm getting old. It's the F. I just knew it was F, and I was like, and I know where it is. I'm gonna go here just to show you guys how crazily disgusting this really is. Check this out, ladies and gentlemen. Look at this. Um, the French Laundry. I'm gonna put it on the screen. This is crazy. Look at this. This place. This place. But I'm not mad. I'm not mad. All I'm going to say is a big shout out to Napa French Laundry. And by the way, SSN Lifestyle members, you guys know I'm big on Napa. So you know, you guys, there's going to be something. We're going to have promotions. We're going to have something where you guys can stay at my favorite place in Napa. All right. There's cool places to stay. There's Airbnbs, but you guys know I talked about it enough. The Vino Bello experience. I love Vino Bello. I love that place because just like anything else, when there's a wine cave out back, we love that. When there's a salon and spa out back in the wine cave, we love that. When we have a vineyard that's right here, we love that. And when we have a bowling alley and a snack bar in there and a pool tables and dart boards, we like that. And every Friday, the free wine tasting, we love that too. All right. All I'm saying is that's why I stay at this location because it is a 5-star. All right. So, and they have a restaurant on site and they have a bunch of other stuff. So that's why I love it. But here we go. Why hasn't this come up? Okay, add to stream. Here's French Laundry, ladies and gentlemen. This is it. This is crazy, right? The place that's going to cost you like $1,000. Let me see if they show the menus. Here we go. Daily menus. This is crazy. Let me see if, here we go. Chef. Wait. That's not what I want. That's not what I want. Let's see if this is what we want, ladies and gentlemen. This is how crazy it is. If you want to join in the fun, 718 oysters and pearls, garden vegetable salad, Nova Scotia lobster. Okay, that's going to be, wait, they changed the menu or something. Okay, tasting. Yeah, they did change the menu. I don't mean, yeah, well, anyhow, they don't keep the same menu. Where's the real menus at? Where are we at? I don't want the tasting menus. We want the other menu. Okay, this is not it. That's not the menu we're looking for. That's not the menus we're looking for, ladies and gentlemen. I don't know where their menu is now. Okay. Thomas Keller. And well, now you got me curious. French Laundry menu. Oh, here we go. Napa. But the point I'm trying to make, ladies and gentlemen, everybody, when you hear this type of craziness, you're like, oh, yeah, that'd be cool to go. And then you're like, wait, did he just say that it might cost me like $1,000 to eat there? Yeah, it's kind of crazy. This is crazy. That's not they must have changed the menu of some sort because that's not the menus that I'm used to seeing. Let's see. Here we go. Somebody's holding something here. Let's see. We're going to have to go to a different one. Let's see if this is it. Nope. They're not. They don't have the. Here we go. Oh, that's 2019, but that looks more like the menu that I'm accustomed to seeing. No menu here either. But here you go, ladies and gentlemen. Look at this. That's it. You're not leaving. You're spending $1,000. You're not leaving. Because remember, you're going to get something to drink. Don't forget that. All right. Okay, so that means July 1st. Oh, this isn't them. create an account. She's trying to tell you how to get the reservations. Yeah, it's crazy. So my friend made a challenge to me one time. Yeah, I can't see them. They're not showing it. My friend made a challenge to me. I was over there helping him out, and it was late night. It was around 6. It was around, maybe not 6. It was probably 4, because we were at their office, so it had to be around 4. And that's when he mentioned the French Laundry. And he's like, damn, man, I wish we can go to the French Laundry, but I don't have a reservation. And we can't get in because it's going to be like 2 months, 3 months. So I was like, oh, is this a challenge or something? So that's why I took the challenge upon myself, where I said, you know what? I can go to the French Laundry. And he's like, come on, man, stop playing. So we went to the French Laundry that day. I said, I just had to prove you my point. I said, nothing is already sold out. All right. That's not how it works in reality. But if you know somebody, it helps. And shout out to my man, Mike Polinsky. I went to high school with him. There you go, ladies and gentlemen. He actually has a business 3 or 4 doors down from the French Laundry. So the French Laundry team and them guys, they know each other because they do wine, make wine, and do all kind of stuff. So once again, I was like, no worries. We'll be getting in French Laundry. So once again, this is why you always be good to everybody on the way up, because you never know who you might see on the way down. And you never know when some friends of yours are sitting right up the street who can get you in French Laundry without having a reservation. How is that, ladies and gentlemen? All right, here you go. Curtis Davis is in the house. Welcome to the SSN Nation Money Making Monday live stream. And he has an icon next to his name, which means he has a tagline. Good evening, SSN family. ABMM, always be making money. That's what we're doing. We're talking about always be making money, and that's what he does on his channel. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. You got to go to the Chili Davis channel. Go check out what he's talking about. He gave updates about earnings call, about banks, earnings estimates. He gave an update because that may help you make investments, make you think about what you're investing in. And he talks about a myriad of other subjects and topics, but he's dropping it day and night. You just never know. So that's why you have to click the bell at his channel. Chili Davis, Chilly Davis. That's what you have to do, ladies and gentlemen. And always be making money. SSN Lifestyle, ladies and gentlemen. Yes, I'm pumping it up. Tomorrow, it's going to be coming out. In fact, I have the SSN Lifestyle YouTube channel link down below in the description. I forgot all about that. And we're an hour and 24 minutes in. Here we go. Money. That's right. Always be making money. 9 course. It's worth it, though. There you go. Okay. There's one thing. Ladies and gentlemen, let's just put it in perspective. She said it right now. She hit the nail on the head. You'd be thinking, okay, after you have your wine, after you do whatever, $1,000. That's all I can remember. But here's the thing. It's worth it, like she says. It's no joke. No, seriously, it is really no joke. That's the place, if you can afford it, that's the place to go. It's really, I mean, there's other places like in downtown Napa, they have some other world famous chefs that are there. But the French Laundry, they're just booked up for months at a time. Now you talking Napa is lovely. Oh, yes, exactly. Especially summertime when everybody's there. So, but anyhow, Napa is like off the charts. In fact, SSN Lifestyle members, what you guys don't know, but SSN Nation members do know, remember the Brian Corbelson Napa Valley Jazz Festival is every June. Well, I don't know when 2023 is, but now it's every June. Used to be May, but now it's June apparently. Somebody is going to, 2 people are going to have an opportunity to go to the Napa Valley Jazz Festival with our man, Brian Corbelson. And yeah, just like SSN Lifestyle, we need experiences. So we don't want general admission tickets. But here's the kicker. The gold, hold on, let me just pull this up so some people don't know what's happening. Yes, it's who you know. Their private dining rooms are, don't even get going there, Vanessa Comagate. Don't even get to go there. Okay, so you guys know what I showed on the, let me see something. You guys know what I showed on the screen. So Vanessa Comagate, the building is weird, right? And she just said something that's very, very interesting. A lot of people have never been there because obviously, like I said, it's expensive. It's outrageous. Let me go to, in fact, I don't even think they have it on their, oh, wait a minute. They do have it on their website. I'm pretty sure. Okay, Thomas Keller's. Yo. That's not what I want. I don't want that. Okay, here we go. Private dining. Let me see if they show it. Let's see. Vanessa Comagate gets around, ladies and gentlemen. But yes, the Brian Culbertson. All right. Napa Valley Jazz Festival. Somebody's going next year. Jazz 2023. Let's go find out the date. While I'm trying to find out if they're going to show me, they're not going to show me. They're not going to show the rooms. Here you go. And the here goes one area that's actually away in your own little section. This is beautiful. This place is awesome. Notice the weird dimensions of the place. It's awesome. All I can say is awesome. So that actually shows one of the areas. There's another, but they're not showing any love for that. But again, I shouldn't be teasing for the French Laundry because no, not even SSN Lifestyle members will be going to the French Laundry. Let's just call it what it is. All right. But those are the type of experiences that you can never. Oh, wait, you guys didn't see it. Good grief. What happened? Or did I miss it? Did it come up? It did come up. Okay. All right. The Brian Culbertson. June 7th through the 10th, ladies and gentlemen. It's actually 5 days now. Even though they did the 3 days, they actually started doing some comedy. They started doing some early stuff. And it's out of control. But SSN Lifestyle members, you'll have a chance to go. And let's just call it what it is, you're going to be SSN Lifestyle members. Now, I'm going to put this up here so you guys can see for yourself. Here's the situation. I would be shocked if they have their gold packages or platinum package, whatever packages. I doubt if they even have them available. Let's see. Okay, that's 2022. Now, this is a little jazz. It's a little R&B. It's a little mix of everything. So you'll see here Kayla Waters, Marcus Anderson, Nicholas Cole, Eric Marinthal, Mike Manson, plus DJs Rick and Russ and CJ Flash, Lindsay Webber, Mesa. Okay, that's R&B. Bonnie J. So that's who they had last year. They changed the venue because apparently it was at Charles Krug Winery, which I have no problem with that. But they don't have their 2023 tickets ready. But this gives you an idea of how much it costs, ladies and gentlemen. Thursday, Friday, Saturday show, $399 plus tickets. Basically, $850 for 2 gold package tickets. That gets you into everything. And trust me, you may not make everything. All right? I'm just saying. Because every day you're going to be, if you love wine, I mean, you're going to be drinking. Right? So that's the whole thing. So again, if you like the wine, I mean, you'll be drinking wine. Then because you have the gold package, you generally have some special events that you're going to be going to that include some more wine. So now it comes by a process of attrition. If you're there Thursday and you go to the Wine Down at the Westin at 1:30 in the afternoon, you're going to be there hanging out. You'll be drinking. Then after that, and then at 6 p.m., you're at the winery. You're going to be drinking some more. Then at 9:30. But here's the thing. Depending on where you're staying, you might find yourself at the Westin. Oh, because the after party. I was getting ready to say I didn't see it. 10 p.m. to 11:30 is the after party, right? So you're going to find yourself drinking again. Then you're like, okay. You're going to wake up and it's like 11:30. They start doing this thing out on the patio sometimes also, which gets kind of wild. But nonetheless, they may mean 1:30 a.m. for that. But I'm getting ready to tell you, afternoon while you're hanging out, 1:30 to 3:30, that's the one, I guess. I never paid attention. I'm always going around wherever. But anyhow, wine lounge, wine down again. So now you're drinking again. Sooner or later, you're not going to be able to, you're going to stop drinking. Otherwise, you're not going to be getting up and you're not going to be able to enjoy everything because these concerts are 3 hours, sometimes 3.5. And then after you come back and go to the West End, hang out there, they're playing some more music that they didn't play at the concert because now it's a jam session. And then Saturday. So can you hang for 3 days? Now, what's not on this list? There's something missing. There's something missing on this list. That's interesting. There's usually a charity event where you're going to be drinking some more. Hotels not included in this package. And the 4-day event, well, that's $7.99. Oh, that's the platinum. Okay, there we go. Platinum, 3 main concerts, 3-night concert shuttle bus, the Lincoln Theater, blah, blah, blah. I'm going to tell you right now, you won't be having platinums. SSN Lifestyle member, whoever wins, is going to have the gold package. And the platinum's for 4 nights. So you got to be with Wednesday night. And again, this is by attrition, ladies and gentlemen. So all I'm saying is it's off the charts. You should check it out. And a few people may even be going. Maybe 2, could be 4, could be 6. Who knows? You know, you always want to go even though you may not be staying at the same hotels or the same place, at least you can go and you can hang out. And again, it's $1,000 for the gold package. So again, yes, those are on the other side, a very rustic place. That's correct. I've never been, but reminds me of Catalina Island, a lot of jazz. Oh my, the Catalina Island Jazz Festival. Oh, bringing back memories. Oh, my man, Mr. Good. Oh, man, making it happen. Art Good, by the way. Bear Lake, Big Bear Lake, Catalina Island. Oh, yeah. Art Good. Shout out to Art Good. All right, man, you're making all this talk now is making me want to retire from the YouTube channels so I can get back to doing some of this fun in the sun stuff. Every October, the Catalina Island Jazz Festival, ladies and gentlemen. Man, this is like perfect talk right now because SSN Lifestyle members, this is some of the stuff that you guys are going to be able to go to, whether you win tickets or whether you actually pay for tickets. Either way, you're going to be able to go to some of this stuff. And actually, some of you may say, well, I don't listen to jazz, Eric. Well, Art Good even started doing some stuff at Catalina. I'm going to show you that Catalina Island Jazz Tracks, I think that's their thing, .com. He does a hell of a job. I mean, I've been there like, you know what? Now that I'm thinking about it, now that I'm thinking about it, she mentioned it, Catalina Jazz Festival. Hey, it's 2022. So you can see who's coming. It's like 3 weekends. Well, it used to be. Let's see what they have going on now. I'm going to go to the Jazz Tracks website. So again, this is the lifestyle we're talking about here for SSN Lifestyle members. All right? This is what we're talking about, ladies and gentlemen. You're going to be able to go to some of this. If you love jazz and R&B, That's why you have the Ultra Music Festival. So if you like electronics music or, techno music, right? You got to go to one of those. If you like rock and roll, if you like country, we have that too. All right. The Country Music Awards in Nashville. You would like to go there, right? Come on. This is SSN Lifestyle, ladies and gentlemen, coming to you. So you'll be able to get tickets, or we'll have promotions where you can win tickets. That's going to involve a little work, though, right? Let's call it what it is. But we got to have a little friendly competition, right? Can't just give tickets to somebody. You got to win them. But anyhow, 2022 Jazz Tracks purchase. Okay, look, why? What? Okay. I'm kind of okay. So 2 weekends now, October 13th through the 16th, which is 3 nights. That means Thursday night, they're going to be out by the water. They're going to hold that open event by the water, no doubt. And then they'll be in the ballroom. And Catalina Island is roughly, Vanessa Comagate, she can probably tell me better, but I'm trying to think, what is it? It's got to be 15 miles maybe off the coast. I would only guess. Took about 20, 25 minutes by boat. So yeah, it's got to be somewhere like that. What people don't know, Catalina Island Ballroom in the 1950s, they used to have dance contests on TV, and it was actually broadcast from Catalina Island, ladies and gentlemen. Is that pretty cool? And like I said, it may be 15 to 20 miles off the coast. I don't know exactly. But here, I'm looking for some tickets. Come on, let's go. See how much tickets are. Let's see what Art Good's up to these days. Art Good is the guy that has always ran the Catalina Island Jazz Fest for the last, I don't even know, 20 years maybe. So here you go. I'm going to keep pulling it. Oh, you guys, I can't pull it up for you. They changed screens on me. All right, I'm going to bring it to you in a second. If you're interested in any of this or not, let me know. And then I won't talk about it. But yeah, I got to find some video or pictures of Catalina Island Jazz Fest. Jeez, I've been slipping. Another SSN Lifestyle little mini promo video I could be making. All right. Again, there's 10 acts over the 14th through the 16th. Here we go. Unplugged concert at Descanso Beach. That's cool because it's just under the stars, late evening on Thursday. And then on Thursday, the October 20th as well. So it's only 2. But here's tickets, $265 to $385. But here's a show proof of vaccination this year. 5 ballroom sessions, 10 performing acts. David Sanborn, Damien Escobar. Oh, Damien Escobar, the violinist. He used to be with another person. Oh man, this dude is okay. Never mind. He's badass, ladies and gentlemen. He doesn't sing. He can, but he plays a badass violin, and it's not the violin that your grandma has that's doing that old orchestra stuff. He's doing some of those hit songs, R&B, jazz, rock and roll, whatever, and he's making it his own. The dude is badass. Richard Elliott, badass. Chris Standridge, badass. Jasmine Gent, badass. Oh my, Lindsey Webster, Adam Hawley, Pete Project. This is woo. That's hot, ladies and gentlemen. Just to let you know, in my opinion, I know a little about jazz. The next one, Norman Brown, Dave Koz, Mindy Abair, David Benoit, Eric Darius, Greg Adams, East Bay Soul, the Horns, Jesse J, Mark James. Oh, he came with it this year. Now, this is the problem I always had. Which weekend would I go, right? So I'm just going to say right now, because I haven't seen Damien Escobar in person, that's where I'm going the first weekend. And I like their lineup as well. But 265, here's the stages. And here's a little secret that I will suggest. If you're going to, let me see here. Come on now. if you're going to do something, do it. Get tickets here. See, this is 305. These tickets are 345. Oh, they have tickets still available in the first rows. That's interesting. Here's a little secret. Oh, look, see, first row is 420. So what I'm trying to say is it used to be, okay, so it used to be, see the blue dots? What I would do is I would say, okay, I'm going to get my 260. Well, they weren't 265 before. They were probably around 205 or something like that. But anyhow, I would get tickets over here in the back row. These are on the floor. But here's the thing. It doesn't get full, but everybody that's sitting in the seats, like, let me see if they show the seats. I don't think they do. Oh, unavailable is that. Available is blue. Okay. So 265, 265. Get down here on the bottom floor. Here's what happens. Because it's at Catalina and because not everybody comes for each session, the floor generally is like halfway empty until the evening show or closer to the headliners. All of a sudden it gets full. So literally, you have a ticket here, you can find yourself in row 6, 7, and 8, no problem during the day, because most people aren't there during the day sessions. So you're sitting there buying these tickets up here in the front. People don't even show up. I'm just saying, because logistically, you have to be on the island, and you have to either helicopter over or you have to take a boat to get there. That's it. So some people miss their helicopter appointment. Some people miss the boat. And the next thing you know, it's like half empty up at the front. Just giving you the little secrets in case you want to pay and go. Now, this just gives us another opportunity. In fact, I should write this down for SSN Lifestyle members, because thanks to Vanessa Comagate, hold on, ladies and gentlemen. Thanks to her, here, I'm gonna actually do something. I've never been, but reminds me of Catalina Island. She starts smiling and then reminds me why SSN Lifestyle members are going to be able to go to the Catalina Island Jazz Fest. About 20 minutes. Yes, they have fast boat and slower boats. Exactly. Always take the express. Just take the express. No sense in taking that slower boat for $5 or $6 cheaper. Just do the express. And do the express, do the round trip in advance, unless you're taking the helicopter. David Sanborn, nice, exactly. Like all these guys put on an awesome show because the way the ballroom is, because they can walk down to the floor because they're right there, and things happen. I was there, and Paul Taylor was there, and he's sitting there doing this slow jam. Well, it's a mid-mix, kind of slow, but not fast. And then he starts going, yeah, and I need all the beautiful women up here on stage with me. And at first they thought he was joking, so they just stood there. And then all of a sudden they realized, wait a minute. And then he goes, I'm making a video. And then about 20 women ran on stage. It was funny as hell. Never did the helicopter, was too scary. Exactly. Vanessa Comagate, I agree with you. I mean, I'm not really scared of helicopters, but the fact of the matter is I was like, why? I'm not going to just get me in the express, the Catalina Island Express. I'll just take that. Plus, they had drinks. I don't know if they still have drinks on the Catalina Island Express. So I was like, I'm chilling. And it was like 80 degrees, 75. We're chilling. No problem. Take it over early. Yeah, exactly. Yes, I would have rushed the stage. Exactly. That's what happened. That's exactly what happened. Woman I'm with, that's what happened. She's like, woo, woo, woo. And she was one of the first ones, because, again, I was already on the floor. So when he started doing that, and we were probably row 12 or 8. So at first, like I said, nobody thought anything, but she was wise enough. She started walking, thinking, and then all of a sudden people started running. And at first, he still only had like 6, 7, 8 people. And then after he goes, oh, you guys see the cameras, don't you? And so he was actually doing like what we would do for Instagram, or what you would do for video. He actually had a real cameras that cost, 15, 20 G's or whatever. That's what they were filming it on, so he could use it in the video. It was crazy. And then it ended up 20 women were on stage. Crazy stuff. You just never know what's going to happen. Nick Coleon, some of you don't know who these jazz artists are, but Nick Coleon, I met Nick Coleon in Lake Tahoe and talked to him at that time in North Lake Tahoe, of all places. He's from like Chicago, I believe. And next thing I know, I'm at Catalina Island Jazz Fest, and they go, and then at the time, I was like, Nick Coleon's here? This is cool. And then he comes and plays, but this guy, he plays his guitar, he unplugs it, has it on electric using radio waves or whatever. He's actually in the ballroom, walking around the ballroom playing, going amongst people and doing the damn thing. So again, this right here is one of the most awesome jazz R&B performance places on the planet. And the ballroom's not that big, even though it looks big, but it's not big. I don't know how many people it holds, quite frankly. It might hold 3,000, it might hold 4,000, but that's about it. But it's not going to be full because people miss their boats, flights, whatever. And so generally people will start selling tickets because they can't get there because they missed a flight coming from somewhere. But there you go. Exactly. But I'm just telling you, just never know what's going to happen. Slim Man that plays with Down with the Bone. A lot of these guys, I'm just excited to talk about it because everybody should have these experiences in their life, right? Slim Man does the same thing, but plays one of these little box guitars. It's like a box on the end, and then there's like 4 or 5 strings to it. He also came out into the crowd and started doing some stuff on a different night it was, though, but he still was out there. But what Down to the Bone with Slim Man did, they actually played like, I think the sets are like 45 minutes, maybe. But for whatever happened, Art Good was like, go on. These guys played for an hour and a half, throwing down. It was awesome. All I'm saying is Catalina Island, for one, is almost like Brian Corbelson's event, where you never know what's going to happen. Because you guys know I have that 2-minute SSN lifestyle video that he has with, and that video I actually cut. The video is probably 4 minutes, 5 minutes that I was recording. And I'm sitting again at row 10, maybe. Can't tell from that camera, but it's a note, the one I used to use from two years ago, that Note 4, that's the one. But I'm sitting in row 10, but you can't tell. So anyhow, I'm going to run that video because some people may find that interesting. But yes, fam, Catalina Jazz Track is very romantic time for you and your honey. Hey, Vanessa Kamagate, you got that right. What do they have over there? Is it the Wrigley Island, Wrigley Farm? I can't remember. But anyhow, I'm losing my touch on remembering these things. That's why I got to go back. But she's right about that. Catalina Island has Airbnbs. They have a couple of hotels, but Airbnbs include sometimes breakfast. That's where we stayed at because I thought that was cooler. You just go up to your room. And the way they structured this was cool. They called it an Airbnb, but you went upstairs and rooms were to the right and to the left. So it was like everybody had it wasn't like an Airbnb, so to speak. You come out of your room and you go downstairs. And then they had this little other room that was like breakfast or lunch or dinner. So that's where I was hanging out. But then you go to a restaurant that's at the Durham Jazz Tracks Festival. All of a sudden, I'm walking over to the restaurant, and some of the artists are actually impromptu playing at the freaking restaurant. I was just like, this is incredible. I love that. Loved it. And speaking of romantic, yes, and you got to get your places early. Like almost everyone is on the beach. Exactly. But because he has it in October, October is not prime time for Catalina Island. So it does get a little chilly at night. So bring a coat or bring a jacket, shall I say. But the point is, it's an awesome time. Everybody should experience it. All right. Rooms are on the beach. Yes, you can stay on the beach. She's right. And you have ocean view, or yeah, you'll have ocean view. In fact, they have a marina there, harbor, let's say. And in their harbor, they have Airbnbs and all. Well, I don't know if they're Airbnb in now, but back then you could do Airbnbs. I don't know if they shut it off or not. But anyhow, Airbnbs actually were above the harbor that you could stay. And so then if you're at the harbor, you can walk straight to the Catalina ballroom. It's kind of easy. Just like if people are familiar with Cabo and how they have their little marina and harbor there. And it's similar to that at Catalina Island for the section that's around the ballroom. And so you can just walk easily down the pier, down the walk, and get there. So it makes it cool. That's one thing that you guys got to go check out. So if you don't like that, okay, I need to go now. Sheesh. I like to go up in the mountains and see the buffalo. Oh my God. Okay. So you're going to go to the Big Bear Lake Jazz Festival, right? When he has it up there. Is that what you're saying? Because you know he has, well, used to have one up there. I don't know if he still does. But anyhow, ladies and gentlemen, SSN Lifestyle, that's part of it. So all I'm saying is you guys, whoever's with SSN Lifestyle, not just Founders Club members, but all members, you may be able to experience some of this if you want to enter into it. Hell, let's say Vanessa Comagate, I'm a California kid, so I always talk about California stuff generally. But at the Queen Mary, if people are into cars and car shows, they have one of the biggest car shows in Long Beach at the Queen Mary that people would be interested in going to. Just like people that may be interested in going to the races in Daytona, right? Let's call it what it is. You can go to Coke 400, Daytona 500, right? Some people might like car racing. SSN Lifestyle members, you guys, your world is going to be your oyster. There's more to come. I'm telling people here in the SSN Nation, I haven't even mentioned none of this within the SSN Lifestyle channel or anything. All of this is going to be something that people can say, man, I can actually go there. The tickets sometimes aren't that expensive. Sometimes they are. I consider tickets $265, $350, $400 a person. I consider that expensive. That would deter people from going. 2 people going, that's $700. And then your transportation to get there and all that, you're like, wait a minute, man, that's too much for me. But if you had a tickets, and the tickets, like I say, like Jazz Tracks, that one, I forgot how much they were. But, $265, $345, whatever the case may be, that's $700 plus $750. So then the Catalina, to get to there, you're also going to see things like the Catalina Island Express. And what's that, $40 each or 45, whatever. So that's another 100. Before you know it, you already done spent $900 and you haven't even got there yet. All right. I'm just saying. So some people would say, okay, if I have airfare and I know that the airfare costs $300 because it's in LA, right? So I got $300 round trip. You'll do the $300 round trip if you have tickets waiting for you to go to the Catalina Island Jazz Festival for 4 days. And then somebody goes, oh, yeah, you're going to be staying there at this location at Catalina Island for 3 nights. We got you. You're going to be like, holy smokes, all I got to do is pay for airfare. Hell yeah, I'm going. And then the other side of the coin is, well, you don't go. All right. So all I'm saying, ladies and gentlemen, that's the type of stuff we're talking about. These guys still hit me with these copyright claims. It's sickening. All right. And then they just remove them later. Bison up where you go hiking. I don't know. Is there bison at Big Bear? I don't know. I don't know if there is or isn't at Big Bear. There could be. Could be. In fact, I'm looking it up for you as we speak. I think they have a place called the Bison that you can eat at, but I don't know about Bison for action. Oh, Big Bear Alpine Zoo. Apparently, they have a bison there. There's bison there. That's interesting. Bison. Okay. Well, there you go. So now you have a reason to go to Art Good's Big Bear Jazz Track situation. No, they are in Catalina Island. Oh, at the Wrigley, at the farm. Is that what you're talking about? Let me see. This is very interesting. On demand. Tonight, we're talking a little different than the VIP experiences, but actually, we're talking about VIP experiences, you guys, because we're talking about in the music era, right? Let's talk about country and western. So the country and western awards should be coming up. What is this? In fact, they might be coming now. Hold on a second. I think it's Wrigley Farm, right? I think that's what it is. Isn't it called Wrigley? That's what you're talking about, right? No. I think it's called, I think it's called Wrigley. I'm pretty sure it's called Wrigley. Can't really remember. El Rancho Escondido. Wrigley's Arabian Horse Ranch. Okay, I knew it. See, I'm getting a little old, ladies and gentlemen. That's why I can't really. The Wrigley family is still involved in the island. Okay. Yes, it is Wrigley. Okay, just double checking, making sure. You guys, I can't really remember. When you go a lot of places, you just can't remember all the little milestones. Okay. But in fact, they have the ATV trip there to go over to the Wrigley Ranch, and you can do all that kind of thing. So, ladies and gentlemen, again, this is what we're talking about, right? So, here, let me go. Country, first of all, Country Music Awards, Nashville, twice a year. There's one in June or July. Oh, April, okay. And then there's one like in November. So there you go, CMT Music Awards, right? Watch it on CBS, or do you want to be there in person? And if you're there in person, let's just call it what it is. Once again, remember, some of these guys, they actually own the musical artists. They actually own, hold on. They actually own the clubs, bars, and we're talking about Nashville, Tennessee, all right? CMA Fest, June, there we go. The CMA Fest is in June, and then they have the music awards in the fall, all right? So you have a couple of opportunities to be in the country music experience in case that's what you like, all right? There you go. The CMA in the middle of summer in Tennessee, almost near perfect weather. And they actually have outside venues, inside venues, street venues. In fact, there's a video on that in one of the SSN Lifestyle videos, Nashville, right? So let me get this off the screen. It's at the, what's that? I can't remember the name of the auditorium. Oh, I'm tapping the screen here, and I got to tap the screen over here. So anyhow, CMA Music Festival, lodging, transportation, tickets, activities. There you go. You can see inside. I can't remember the name of the arena. But once again, and this is actually at the stadium. So they decided to go bigger, I see, for 2023. Good grief. That's showing up the stadium. So this gives you an idea of how big this is, ladies and gentlemen. You would think country and western isn't that big. No, when they hold this is off the charts. All right. So country, there's, also in Vegas, they have the award show in Vegas too. But Nashville, I'm going to put this in here so you guys can get an idea in case you're into country music. Darius Rucker, August 23rd, but that's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about There's Keith Urban. Academy of Country Music Awards. There it is right there. August 24th. All right. ACMs. So there's plenty of lifestyles that you guys can go to and enjoy. If you go hiking or biking, you can see bison in the wild. That is true on that farm. She is exactly right about that. So I'm just giving you guys a little teasers, which I didn't even mark down, which I have to implement into the SSN lifestyle agenda. So again, there's reasons to be members, because if you're free or whatever, you're not going to be able to be in on any of this entertainment, show tickets type of stuff that we're going to do. But nonetheless, but if you're going to start talking about making money, we have some products, ladies and gentlemen, right? Because we are talking about Money Making Mondays. You don't have to be a member to sell products, but if you're a member, you can still sell products and get the benefits. So why don't we go over here, because we have unveiled what the SSN Lifestyle Body and Joint Support Formula. And basically, you take out the iodine, you throw in the D3 and the magnesium and MSM, and now you have another product, which is bone and joint support. All right. That's what you need as you get older. Remember, a lot of us as we get older are sitting around. You're not getting out there using your muscles, because your muscles help your bone structure. So that's why when people are working out now, they're generally going to live longer, because now you have your heart rate up enough times per week. You actually have your muscles, which actually helps your bones, but then you have to eat right, or you have to take supplements. Well, again, we're talking a cream, so therefore it's all good. But our body balance cream has all of those three plus the iodine. Some people are saying, well, I don't want the iodine. Fine. So we're breaking it down. And then the next item will just be D3 and magnesium. And the less ingredients, the less it's going to cost. So therefore, that's what's going to be next. So let me go over here and show you guys, just so you get an idea of what it's going to look like for that product. And again, that product, I believe the price is $27.99. So again, this isn't your grandma's membership, where most memberships of any type, they like to sit there and charge you like $60 for what I'm charging you for, let's say. This is an example. Knowing full well, nobody sells it for $60 at a store. But because you're a member, you're going to sell it to your membership more than a person would even want to buy it for on the street. So once again, here's what you're going to be looking. Oh, hold on. Let me pull this up. Let me get this up on the screen. For all you entrepreneurs, here you go. This is what it's going to look like. All right. So you can see it for yourself. SSN Lifestyle Bone and Joint Support Cream, $27.99. Magnesium D3. The D3 is 10,000 IU. That's for you, Vanessa Comagate. Not 5, 10. MSM plus proprietary blend, which always, we got to have the aloe vera. We got to have some other vitamins, other nutrients. We got to have some, sodiums and some of these in there, just so we can make the magnesium work. But nonetheless, one pump does it. One time a day is all you need. And you have all type of support beyond, because magnesium itself helps with other things. And so does MSM, and so does D3. It's not just all about bones, not all about your muscle structures, not always about if you have rheumatoid arthritis or something like that. That's what it can help with. So, and it's transdermal. Once again, we don't believe in pills. All right. Not everybody likes pills. And again, because of pills only giving you 10 to 15% of whatever the milligrams are, that's why the doctor has to give you 800 milligrams for pain pills. You're not going to get that much out of a 250 over the counter, and they know that too. All right. So that's why the differences. All right. So that's why if you can introduce it into your bloodstream, now you have something to talk about instead of going through your stomach and processing that way. All right. And this is easy maintenance. One squirt, rub it in, and you're done. All right. Just like a little lotion. And there's something else that I found out about. People were using this combination of D3 and magnesium. They're using it for some skin things that I'm not going to say, but you guys can go do your own research on it. Therefore, stores can carry it because you're going to have that, the barcodes needed for when people check out and for their inventory systems. So again, another feature for SSN Lifestyle members. All right, ladies and gentlemen, got off into the weeds of some lifestyle for some VIP status and experiences. We talked about that. And so what I'm going to do is we're 2 hours in. Please smash the like button. If you like what I'm talking about tonight, please subscribe to the channel, click the all notification bell. Let YouTube know that we're in the house. And I'm going to play, since we talked about Napa, I'm going to play the Napa video. So let me see if I can find it. I can't. Oh, yeah, I'll find it. The Napa video for you. And then we're going to close this down in case anybody else has anything else they want to talk about after this video, because this is 2 minutes. This is enough for you to go to the restroom, get something to drink, and come back. It's 2 minutes and no, it's 3 minutes actually. So we're going to show you some of what you could be going to see as an SSN Lifestyle member at Napa Valley. Brian Culbertson, and the guy on the horns is Eric Darius. He pretty much hangs with him, so he's going to be at the next one in 2023. All right, so check it out. And this is also Brian Culbertson on the keyboards. Darius plays horns. Check it out.
Come on, come on.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, I forgot all about that little SSN lifestyle extra in there. All right. That's going to be the wrap for the evening, ladies and gentlemen, except I was losing my mind on how this 350 thing came about because it's 1,000. But here we go. They have a different menu that I'm familiar with. I just pulled it up and I was like, what's going on? Here it is, the 1,200 times 2, 4 p.m. Oh, there's no reservations near the selected time. Unbelievable. July 21st. I think that's what this was. Yes, July 21st and 25th. Please join us for Australian Black Winter Truffle. Wow. And caviar dinner. There we go. No wonder. That's crazy. All right. So we don't want to go that day, right? We want to go a different day. Let's see. Oh, now we're back to the 350. So you guys are telling me I was on a special day or something. Oh, here we are. 450 per person plus add-ons, 1,000. There we go. Now I knew I was losing my mind. I was like, what the hell? Did I pay these guys too much? It was 1,000 something. But anyhow, I'm going to tell you guys something else before we go. Since I've talked about Napa tonight, there's hardly anybody left watching. But SSN lifestyle wise, there's another place in Napa called Mustard's. And Mustard's is a woman chef. She owns it. And they have all fresh food taken from the gardens in Napa. Literally. They go out and they go to the farms and everything, and that's where they get the vegetable ingredients. As far as the meat goes, I don't know exactly, but obviously it's top notch. But again, Mustard's is another place that you would want to hang out. If French Laundry has availability, then that means they do too. But they're also a hot spot, and it's called Mustard. So if you ever go to Napa, that's a spot you want to hang out. It's not big, it's not fancy, but hey, it's a cool place and rustic looking and things like that. So anyhow, we're going to wrap it up tonight, ladies and gentlemen. I went off the reservation tonight, but again, I added the gear. We got 3 of them. Hard work equals entrepreneur. Nobody's coming to save you. Emerging millionaires, all at the StopStrugglingNow.com website. Please sign up for the YouTube channels for Stop Struggling Now. The link is down below. If you want to sign up for SSN Lifestyle, hey, links down below. If you want to join in on the 5100 passive income opportunity, the link is down below. If you want to look for anything else like free stocks from Robinhood and Webull, the links are down below. If you want to get earn free Bitcoin that I talk about every time now on the live stream, the link is down below. It uses your software from your computer. So I want to thank everybody for being here. And once again, I forgot all about leaving a note underneath the channel for the members of the channel with the icon today to join me on any live stream. If you ever want to join me and you have an icon, which means you're a member of the channel, from hitting that join button, then the link is usually underneath the community tab. And I forgot about it today. I was running around trying to do some other things. But again, it's all SSN Lifestyle, and I'm trying to get that, but it's already in place. You can sign up. You can receive member benefits. All of that is happening right now. And again, there's 11 out of 15 exclusive Founder Club spots left. And there's going to be some more membership benefits added to the Premier membership, which means there'll be more added to the Founders Club membership. So get in while the prices are still low, because eventually somebody's going to wake up and go, wait, did he just say $27.99 for Founders Club, and I have a week at an exotic location every year? And if I go to Punta Cana, I have tickets to Coco Bongo, I have tickets to Pearl Beach Club, I have tickets to the Caribbean Lake Park, I have a chef coming in the house one of the days for either breakfast, lunch, or dinner to serve me, or if I bring people with me, the guests. I have transportation to and from the hotel to the condo or villa we're staying in on the house, unless there's taxes there, but there's not going to be any taxes. So all I'm saying is that's why it's going to be worth it. And eventually the Founders Club membership will start going up, because if somebody's staying somewhere every year, whether it's in Punta Cana or some other location around the world, exotic location that people want to go to, and it's included in your membership where you have 7 nights, 8 days, that's almost like a travel membership at that point. But Founders Club members, every year you're going to have 7 nights, 8 days, and only, 11 spots are left. That's it. All right. So just letting you know. So again, go check it out. Links down below. Sign up in one of the memberships to get your feet wet, get in. And remember, where this is a process, but some of the membership features are available. Plus, you can make some money by going to the shop. And if you refer people to the shop, you can make commission. You sign up other people, you can make commission. So either way, it's commission-based, passive income-based, business opportunities for Fingernail to Go, which I didn't even mention tonight. So it looks like I can't even wrap it up. Fingernails to Go came out, ladies and gentlemen. They have a little bit of confusion in my mind. I'm going to show you. Let me see if I have it. Yes, I have it. I'm going to show you. In fact, let me hold on a second. I got to take this one off. But I'm going to show you what we're doing here, because they came up with a little bit different configuration for the Fingernails to Go. It's actually 2 machines side by side. So, and a new brochure or whatever you want to call it. But look at this. Look at this right here. All right. Here is a business opportunity, crowdfunding, that you're going to be able to get into as a member of SSN Lifestyle. The link is down below. Now, because we have not a lot of members, and we only have like 3, 4, well, actually it's 3 Founders Club members. Clearly, all 3 Founders Club members might not want to get in, or none of them might want to get into the Fingernails to Go, which is a vending machine, and it's for your nails. See the nails that she has? Each nail is different. That's what you can actually create in less than 3 minutes, ladies and gentlemen. That is pretty special. But look here. This is actually the setup. It's not just one unit, apparently, which I'm not mad at this, because this was one of my little things about, if somebody's using the machine and you're backed up for another, let's say 3 people, say, hey, this is cool, I want to be in this. Well, while they're figuring out what they want on their nails, that means they're taking up the machine. So now somebody else could have already came knowing what they want to do and already have paid and gone. So I like the fact that they have this other one that I don't know exactly what this other machine does, but I'm hoping it allows people to actually create their design. So while they're waiting in line, they already have their designs already loaded. So then when they get to the machine, they can call up that design. I'm hoping that's the situation. And these apparently only take up 6 square feet. So that would indicate to me that we're almost in a kiosk environment that would be sitting in the middle of a mall. I'm not mad at sitting in the middle of the mall, but I was under the impression before that we would have a special, like, you know how you have the ATMs and they're set back into something. I was thinking that's what kind of setup was going to be, where it would say, and it would be marketed with Fingernails to Go, and it would set back into some location. Now, this appears to be kiosk. Now, a kiosk, they have a very good rate for this Mission Viejo one. I won't put it out what the rate is, because if somebody has the Mission Viejo location, that rate will not apply for somebody at another location. So, but I do like this setup a lot better. They may have gotten some feedback. It wasn't for me, I got to admit, but that was always one of my pet peeves. If I have 10 people waiting or 5 people waiting, what are they going to do? They're going to walk off, especially if somebody's there fiddling around trying to figure out what nails they want, especially for 10 nails. Never mind, they could do up to 20 nails, and then they have something, an event to go to 2 weeks from now. So now they're trying to figure out what nails they're going to put on 2 weeks from now. I like this setup a lot better if we can get in and print, and the other one actually sits there and sets it up. So then that way, setup and print is 2 different things. It takes different timings. So we want people to move as fast as possible. So here it is again. So I don't know what they're doing here on the left-hand side, but I'm assuming they're designing. And that would be very, very awesome. And here it is. You can see dimensions, 67 inches high, 44 inches wide, 21 inches. That's 5 feet, but they say it's 6 feet. You can start doing the numbers because, again, ladies and gentlemen, you already know the numbers from Vanessa Comagate. She already said it. She's telling me here's some news that I didn't know. She's saying, no, boss, one machine is where you pay. The other one is where you print your nails. All right, but I'm hoping that's not only the case, is what I'm saying. I'm hoping that screen over there is a touch screen that the girls are standing at, because this is a holdup if it's not. Because how are you going to pay and then wait on the other people? I mean, that'd be like in queue, so to speak. So I don't really like that. I would rather, that means they're waiting for this other person. But I'm thinking that screen, they're actually doing something on that screen while they're waiting for the print, which is going to be what, 2-3 minutes if they got their 20 nails. So, or they were designing also on the other screen. I'm hoping that's the case, because I want people to go be able to get in, get out. We don't, any delay holds people back, especially when we're talking about time. So if somebody comes in, but then you can market it a different way, right? You could say, well, if you went to a salon, this would be an hour and a half, 2 hours to get this done. So waiting 5 minutes, no big deal for specialty nails, right? So I guess it cuts both ways when you really look at it. So if it's only pay only, I'd be disappointed. And if it's only pay only, then you might as well have just left it one machine. But 2 machines, better for marketing. That's all I can say about that. All right, but SSN Lifestyle members, you can get in on some of this, because this is going to be our first business opportunity, but it's not going to be for this one. All right. Now you can see this right here costs $29,999. But then Vanessa Comagate's going to have to correct me. I have to pay additional for my annual lease for the kiosk space. Do I have that correct? I believe that's what it is. I haven't received any official numbers myself, but she gave me the info, and I'm pretty sure that's what it is. And let me know what you call the total cost admission, where you're going to be at. Let me know the total cost, because I think the total cost represents somewhere like 40 G's for this type of machine. There's 2 different kinds. There's also a countertop unit that I'm going to show you in a second. But in case you're reading the screen, I figured I might as well show that. And here it is, $29.95, and inventory included with a retail value of $12.5. Okay, so that's cool. Pre-approved locations to choose from, white glove delivery, installation and training provided, remote management tool, 2-year parts warranty. And speaking of that, Vanessa, did they ever discuss, that's a parts warranty. What about somebody coming out in case in need of a manual maintenance issue? Something that's not simply a parts issue. Did they ever discuss, and in fact, they never sent me anything over about that either. A 2-year parts warranty, does that include, the cost that the person comes out and fix it, the tech? And 5 months ROI selling 16 kits a day at $17. Wow. Unbelievable. We aren't doing that in LA. We're not doing that in New York. You're not doing that in any major city. In fact, hell, I don't even think you're going to be doing $17, even if you're in Podunk town, anywhere, USA. That's insane. Nobody gets their nails done for 20 bucks. Well, I shouldn't say that. But 35, 40, 50 bucks. I mean, come on. How you not? No. So anyhow, you can get your ROI back faster. But see, here's the thing. They're not including the extra lease fee for the kiosk. All right. So that's the thing. And I don't know where they're getting the 16 kits per day from either. Because every location is going to be different. And 16 kits, if you're open, well, actually, you don't have to be open. Vanessa Comegate, since she's honed in on this, maybe she has information that I'm not privy to. Because are we going to need some nail technician to hang out at that location? Or is this going to be able to be completely standalone? Yes, $30K for the machines and an additional cost for rent. Right, $12,000 at one location, so that's $42,000. It includes your first year, that's your annual, but now the ROI is not 5 months because they're basing it on 29, 30,000. What if we're at 43,000? That's an extra 30%. So I'll just add 30% more. So what's that? 1.5. So 7 months, it's going to take you at 16 kits a day, but you're not going to sell them for $17. I'm thinking $25. I mean, I don't see why $25 or $30 would be unreasonable. Vanessa Comegate, let me know what you think about selling this. And so all I'm trying to say is the Ring of Fire is going to offer this to SSN Lifestyle. You get VIP status for membership stuff, but you also get the business opportunities. The investment opportunities are coming your way. And not everybody's doing this. All right. And you're going to reap the profits from it. That's the difference. Passive income could be coming your way for a very long time until, just like Redbox, there's competition, right? Okay. Now, I'm going to move to show you the other brochure. And quite frankly, I haven't even looked at it. And so you're going to see this brochure with me. So let's see what this looks like. Okay, here we go. Let's see what he's got. Oh, man, why is that not clicking? Okay. We're having some issues. Boss, one machine where you pay also has the nails and the top coat that goes on the nail. Ah, okay. Glad to hear that. So they got something to do over there while they're waiting. I like that. Okay, now you got my attention a little more on that because I was hoping that's what it is because I need them doing something instead of just standing around. Nail art machine. Oh, this is the kiosk too, apparently. So it's a different brochure. So there's two different brochures. All right. So this shows one on the left, but this, oh, okay. So this is separated. Nope. It's showing the cartridge on the left. So there's probably a cartridge on the right too. Here we go. High definition nail art in seconds. So here's what we're looking at. So payment up here, receipt comes out. I'm praying that's a touchscreen. And down at the bottom comes, there we go. I like it. Smartphone app for truly personalized nails. There we go. Okay. There we go. Does this say ideal for football locations? So footfall locations. Huh. Oh, it looks like foot. Okay, footfall locations. I agree. Built-in library of designs, but it's an app, so therefore people can plan ahead. But you get your gloss, like she said. Get your concealer. Beautiful. So no nail tech is needed. Is that what you're saying? That's what we like. All right. There we go. The top coat also has the nails and top coat that goes on the nails. So that's actually a vending machine also, a standalone vending machine. So that means we have an upsell? No, it's included. Once you buy your nails, you go to the other machine and print your nails. Okay, got you. So it actually is kind of it's just stacked. So I go up to the machine, I buy something. No one has to be there. Beautiful. Yeah, I see that now. So that extra machine actually turns out to be a good thing because you have the gloss, concealer, or whatever you call it, top coats. It's all there. They can actually do it there, sit on a seat, or they can actually go home and deal with it when they get to the house, or you can print it in the tray and then go home and put them on when you get home. So either way, it's conducive to interaction. So I love it. So once again, that's beautiful right there. So that's it, ladies and gentlemen. There you go. SSN Lifestyle members, you can be VIPs. You can get your great business opportunities. You're going to have those coming. And that's just the Kickstarter that's going to happen. So get your membership, whether it's for $149, $349, $599, or the $27.99. Either way, get in because this is starting to move and your membership's going to matter and you can make extra income. And with all that said, thank you for watching. Thank you for listening once again. And please like, subscribe, and click the bell below so you get the latest updates. And I know it's hard out here. And then once again, that's why we had to go over it again. Business opportunities. Where can you get them? You can get them here in the SSN Nation with the 5100 passive income opportunity. The link's down below. You can join SSN Lifestyle and get in on the Ring of Fire, which is like our Shark Tank. And you can join us on Wednesday night live stream at 8:50 p.m. And we'll talk about some other financial freedom papers that we're trying to get, some other investing options, some other ways to produce extra streams. And once again, hopefully you'll join us on Friday night as well, because it's going to be a party on Friday night. All right. And with all that said, keep your head up, keep moving, and I'm out.